This week we're going to take a look at the history of the price changes associated with the release of the September 30th USDA Grain Stocks Report. Then we're going to turn our attention to the crop condition updates and weather trends here in the U.S. as harvest proceeds. We're going to shift gears then, look at planting progress in Brazil, come back and look at export sales trends here in the U.S., and wrap things up the long-term review of December corn futures. Hi, this is Brian Basting with Advanced Trading. Let's talk about the corn market. We're in the final week of September here, and we're really in the early stages of active corn harvest. Before we talk about that, however, we're going to talk about the USDA Grain Stocks Report that comes out on Tuesday, September 30th. Let's take a look at the history of the price changes for December futures on the date that report is released. Again, this report will be coming out on Tuesday, September 30th, 1:30 p.m. Central Time. We look at the last 10 years here. Notice not every year, but several years in the last 5-6 years, we've seen a significant change in prices on the day that report is released. Look at those changes though, very unpredictable. 5, 10, 15 cents to the upside, 5, 10, 15 cents to the downside. That's why it's critical that you work closely with your trusted risk management advisor to have your risk management positions in place prior to the report on September 30th. Let's shift gears now and look at USDA crop condition ratings for corn. Our crop conditions ratings deteriorated ever so slightly this week, down 1.66%, good to excellent. Notice that trails last year's total now of 65%. Let's take a look at the history of the crop condition index now. Notice now it's fallen below both the 2016 level and the 2018 level. We'll see how well that correlates with final yields in the next 6 weeks. Let's take a look at corn mature now. On average, U.S. corn mature increases approximately 27% between September 21st and October 5th. So this crop, particularly with these warmer temperatures, is drying down quickly. Of course, anytime you look at corn harvest, you got to look at the weather. Let's take a look at the short-term trends. Our slides this week are courtesy of National Weather Service. Now we're looking here at the short-term forecast for September 23rd to the 30th. Most of the rain this coming week is going to be south, mid-south, over the eastern corn belt there. As you move further north, you can see there not much rain across the northern plains or that northwest corn belt. Let's take a look now at the monthly precipitation forecast from the National Weather Service for the month of October. We're looking at mostly equal chances of above or below normal precip across most areas. Far south, going to be dry, but most of that corn is now being harvested. Now let's take a look at temperature over the next 30 days into October. Most of the western belt, northern plains, equal chances you can see above or below normal. As you move east, however, and south, it's going to be warm again in the month of October. Let's now take a look at the U.S. seasonal drought outlook from the USDA, or beg your pardon, from National Weather Service. Now the seasonal drought outlook from the National Weather Service goes from mid-September all the way through December. You can see most of the heart of the corn belt there is going to be dry, or no indications of drought, I should say, except for the eastern corn belt, where drought is forecast to persist. Let's shift gears now and look at first corn planting progress in Brazil. First corn planting progress in Brazil usually accounts for about 20 to 25% of production, and we're about 20% planted now as of late September. Let's come back and look at export sales here in the U.S. Export sales of corn continue to be very brisk. We're looking at the second highest level of unshipped sales here as of mid-September over the last 20 years. So we continue to look for a strong export program near term. Let's wrap things up this week looking at trends in December corn. December corn, as you tape here on Tuesday, is trading near $4.25 a bushel. Very critical that you continue to work closely with your trusted risk management advisor to manage price movement and avoid price prediction. Now, if you'd like more information, please feel free to contact us at 309-664-2300. We'll put you in contact with one of our risk management consultants who'll be happy to visit with you at your convenience. And remember, we upload every Wednesday. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and never miss an update. And make sure to join us on Tuesday, September 30th at 1:30 p.m. Central Time for a detailed market analysis of the USDA Grain Stocks Report. Thanks a lot. Have a good week.